be reading one of Ralph Waldo Emerson's best-known essays, Self-Reliance, and
Self-reliance,
comparing it with
and
his
comparing
poems and other
its
works.
poems
I
was
think this
I think
essay
that
has the
this essay
potential to
has
be
the
quite
potential to be
meaningful for
quite
all of you,
meaningful for
as
all of
young
you,
people
as
who
young
probably
people. You
wonder about
probably
things like
wonder
truth and where your lives are
where
going,
I am
all
going
sorts of
and
profound
also
questions.
profound questions.
Knowing something
Knowing
about
something
Emerson's
about Emerson's
philosophies will help you
philosophy
when you
will
read
help you when you
Self-Reliance.
read
And
self-reliance,
basically,
and
one of the
basically
main
one of
beliefs
the
that he had
main
was
that
about
he had
truth.
as about truth.
Not that it's something that
Not
we
that
can be
this is
taught.
something we can be
Emerson
taught.
says it's
Emerson
found
says
within
it's found
ourselves.
within ourselves.
So this
So
truth,
this rules,
the idea that
the
it's in each
idea
one
that
of
it's
us,
each one
is one of the
is
first
one
points
of
that
the
you'll see
first points
Emerson
that
making in
you
this
see
essay.
Emerson making this essay.
It's a bit
It's
abstract, but
very
he's very
abstract and very
into each person
into each
believing his
person
or her own
his
thought,
or her own thought.
believing in yourself,
Believing
the
in
thought or
yourself is a
conviction
sound
that's
and a
true for you.
conviction that's true for you.
But actually,
But
he ties
actually,
that
he
in with a
ties
sort
it
of
in a
universal
sort of
truth,
universal
something that
truth,
everyone
something that
knows but
everyone
doesn't
knows but
realize they
doesn't
know.
realize they know.
Most of us
Most
aren't in
of
touch
us
with
aren't in
ourselves
touch
in a
with
way,
ourselves in a
so
way,
we just
so
aren't
we just
capable
aren't
of
capable
recognizing
of
profound
recognizing
truths.
from the
It
truth.
takes geniuses,
It takes
people like, say,
geniuses, people like
Shakespeare,
say
who are
Shakespeare,
unique
who are
because when
unique
they have a
because
glimpse
when
of
they
this
have a
truth,
glimpse of the
this
truth,
universal truth,
this
they pay
universal truth,
attention to
they
it and express it, and
participate
don't
and
just dismiss it like
expression,
most people do.
not just dismisses
So
like
Emerson
most
is
people
really
do.
into each individual believing in and trusting him
And
or
trust like
herself.
him also.
You'll see that he
You
writes
see that
about,
he writes
well,
about,
first,
first
conformity.
conformity.
He
He
criticizes the people of his
criticizes
time for abandoning their own minds and their own wills for the sake of conformity and consistency. They try to fit in with the
try
rest
to
of the
fit the
world,
rest of the
even though
world,
it's at
even though
odds with
it's
their
at the
beliefs
odd
and their
with
identities.
their identity.
Therefore, it's best to be a
Therefore, it's best to
nonconformist,
not
to do
conform
your
to
own
the
thing,
own
not
thing,
worrying
not
about what
worrying
other
about
people
what
think.
other people think.
That's an important
That's
point.
an important
He really
point.
drives
He
this
really
argument home
drives that
throughout the
out
essay.
home as well as the essay.
When you're reading,
When
I
you're
want you to
reading,
think
I
about
want
that
you
and
to
why
think
that kind of
about the
thought would be
fire
relevant to the
sound
readers of
from
his
you
time.
from this
Remember,
time.
this is
In
1838.
1838,
Self-reliance was a
self-reliance
novel
was a
idea at
novel
the
idea
time,
at the
and
time,
United
and
States
the
citizens
United
were less
citizens
secure
were less
about
secure
themselves
about
as
themselves
individuals
as
and as
individuals and
Americans.
as Americans.
The country as a
The
whole was
country
trying
as
to
a
define
whole is
itself.
trying to define itself.
Emerson wanted to give
They
people something
also
to
want
really
to
think about,
really think
help
about
them
the
find their
how
own
they
way,
find their
and
own way and
what it meant to be who they
what is
were.
meant to be who they are.
So that's something
So
that I
that's
think is
something
definitely as relevant
definitely as
today as it was then.
relevant today as it
Probably,
was.
especially among young
Especially
adults like
among young
yourselves.
adults like yourself,
College being
and
a
college
time to
being the
sort of
time to
really
sort of
think about
really
who
think
you are
about
and where
who
you're
you
going.
how where you're going.
Now, we already
Now
said
we
that
already
Emerson
said
really
that
emphasized
Emerson really
nonconformity, right?
non-conformity,
As a
right?
way to
As
sort
a
of
way to sort of
not lose your own
not
self
lose
and identity in
yourself
the
and
world,
identity in
to
the
have your
world,
own truth and
to
not be
have your
afraid
own
to
truth,
listen
not
to it.
to be afraid to listen to
Well,
it.
he takes it a step
He
further.
takes it
Not
step
conforming
further. Not
also
conformity
means
also means
not conforming
not
with
conforming
yourself
with
or
yourself
your
or your
past.
past.
What does that
What
mean?
does that mean?
Well, if you've
Well,
always
if
been a
you've
certain
always
way
been a
or done
certain
a
way
certain
or
thing,
does
but it's not working for you anymore, or you're
right,
not content,
well, you're not
Emerson
content.
says that
Emerson
it'd be
says that
foolish
it
to be
will be
consistent
forward to
even
be
with our own
consistent with
past.
our own
Focus
past.
on the future, he
Focus on the
says.
future, he
That's what
says.
matters
That's
more.
what's the matter more.
Inconsistency is good.
Inconsistency.
He talks about a ship's voyage,
Inconsistency.
and this is one of the most famous bits of the essay. How the best
How the
voyage is
rest
made up of
made
zigzag
up
lines.
our lines.
Up close,
Of
it seems a
course, it
little all
seems a
over the
little
place,
all
but
over the
from farther
place,
away
but
the
from
true path
further away,
shows, and in the end it
and in the
justifies all
end,
the
just
turns
flies
along
over
the
the
way.
town along the way.
So don't
So
worry if you're
don't
not
worry
sure
if
where
you're
you're
not
headed or what
sure.
your long-term goals are.
Go
Stay
there.
true to yourself and it'll make
Stay
sense in the
true to
end.
yourself and
I
it will
mean,
sense
I
in
can
the
attest
end.
to
I
that.
mean, I can
Before I
attest to
was a
that.
literature
Before I was a
professor,
literature
I was an
professor,
accountant.
I was an
Before that,
accountant.
I
Before
was a
that, I
newspaper
was a
reporter.
newspaper reporter.
My life has taken
My
some
life
pretty
was
interesting
taking
turns,
some
and
pretty
here I am,
interesting
very
and
happy
here
with my
I am.
experiences and where they've
And
brought me.
where they brought
If you
me.
rely on
If
yourself
I
and trust your own
and
talents,
trust your
your own
own
interests,
talent, your own
don't worry.
interest, don't
Your path will
worry.
make sense in the end.
Your path will make
Hurry.
sense in the
Yeah,
end.
things are a little crazy.